everyone, and welcome to Friday. But as you see this, it will be Tuesday, won't it?
It's part 2.
Will it be Tuesday?
It's part 2.
I don't know. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day anyway. Yeah, so this is part 2 of our Warwick Castle vlog. If you saw yesterday's vlog, you know we were here for the Dragon Slayer, but we come here in the morning a little bit, or say morning, late afternoon-ish and stuff like that. We were, of course, saw a couple of shows there, didn't we, Sita? Yeah. So now we're off to see the Dragon Slayer. It's the first time we've ever done this, isn't it? I think, when was the last time they done this? 2019? They did do it last year, did they?
2019 was the first time they done it.
I know it was, but they didn't do it. Did they do it last year?
COVID stopped it for 2 years.
I think, yeah, COVID stopped it for 2 years. So anyway, yeah, so really looking forward to this. Obviously, it's done through the Knights of England, who do all the events at Warwick Castle. So yeah, really looking forward to see it. We've also got some fireworks to look forward to as well, haven't we?
That's in the second.
Which are up there on Guy's Tower. Laura's
there, nearly up by Guy's Tower, nearby the Warwick area.
Yeah, and what did you do at Guy's Tower?
Film a pass off.
Yeah, Sammy actually got one of his passes off a couple of years ago.
And then the fireworks are going to be maybe at the top of Guy's Tower nearby the church.
You can see some up there now, actually, up there, can't you, with them up there? And also they've got loads of mapping all over the castle. Yeah, so come and join us for the Dragon Slayer event. Not too quite sure how much I can film. We're going to try and film as much as I can.
Because of copyright music.
Yeah, because of copyright music and stuff like that. It also depends on how long Stephen's phone is going to last as well, doesn't it? But I'm going to try and film as much as I possibly can. So anyway, come and join us for the Dragon Slayer event at Warwick Castle.
Well then, Cheryl's got a nice big long 4-foot snake in her bag.
It's not that long, look!
It looks like a snake.
It looks like you had a nice big massive hot dog, and it was better.
That's bigger than my hot dog.
Look, your hot dog was about that big, look.
You like things bigger then?
I know, but look at this one there, look! You probably got to break up in half. Hey, you know what I like with my marshmallows?
Well then guys, here we are, Warwick Castle. Most of the projection stuff's going to be going off on this side of the castle. Fireworks from the top. Well, it's going to be a pretty epic evening.
For thousands of years, Britain has been immersed in stories and legends. I could tell you the legend of a king called Arthur, or an outlaw called Robin of the Hood. But the legend I will tell you today, my friends, is born from the soil of Warwick and was told throughout the lands. As all legends, its truth lies deep within. That truth is of a man from humble stock who rose to be a mighty warrior knight, whose chivalry and courage protected this land from a relentless terror. This man became the greatest hero of his time. He became the legend that is Guy of Warwick. The legend begins here at my home, the magnificent Warwick Castle. My lords, ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for your host, the Earl of Warwick, and his daughter, Lady Felice. Today, for your entertainment, I present to you a tournament of skill, strength, and courage, in which gallant knights from the kingdom shall compete. The victorious knight will receive a purse of gold and be crowned champion of Warwick. Oh. And who knows, our victorious knight may even receive the favor of my daughter, the Lady Felice. Isn't that right, my dear?
It is not, Father.
Ha! You'll have to work hard to win my daughter's favor.
Indeed, they will.
Ha! Told you so. Herald, introduce our knights so they may receive a hearty welcome from the people of Warwick. Introducing Sir Havelock of Nottingham. Sir Godric of the East Angle. And Sir Alfred of Wessex. Good effort, Sir Alfred. And finally, Guy of Mercia. Guy of Mercia. Guy! Stop saying Guy of Mercia. He isn't here. And let the tournament begin. forces are Sir Havelock of Nottingham against Guy of Mercia. Get ready to cheer your champion. Ready, aye! To disarm the other and ring the bell shall be champion of Warwick
and win the favour of Lady Felice.
That holds! Get ready. Go when Lady Felice drops her.
Lady Felice, have I won in your favour? A favour for this peasant. Knight, come. I came to this tournament to win your heart.
You dare pledge your love to me here? Your arrogance astounds me.
Oh, my arrogance is fueled by love. Lady Felice, my heart is yours.
You were bold in the tournament, but that boldness is now too much for one of your humble station.
Well, I had to be bold in order to win your heart. And if I am one of such humble station, then I will go forth, and I will win fame and fortune by such deeds of valor that prove me worthy of you and your love. Yes, I will. I will send news to you of all of my triumphs. I will return. Yes, Lady Felice, farewell.
I hope my
sail to Normandy. In competition, I won 5 gold coins, with which I bought armor. Over these many months, I have taken part in 3 tournaments. The first was in Paris, and from there I travelled to Burgundy and Bavaria. I revel in this life of adventure, a chivalrous life that will earn me the fortune and fame, so I can return to you. Today, I travel to Belgium and the town of Louvain, which is said to be ruled by a cruel duke who has committed many injustices against his people.
May fortune go with you.
Peasants of Louvain, you know me to be a just and fair ruler, compassionate and forgiving. But alas, there are times when I must hide my compassion. Times when I must make an example of those peasants that would threaten the peace and harmony that my rule has brought to the dukedom of Louvain.
You're a bully. I'm a tyrant.
Peasants like her.
No, let go of me.
Mistress Dorinda. This wench has made false accusations against my family. All of which are untrue. And so, I have tried and convicted her for her wickedness. She will be punished. But I will be lenient in my punishment. Burn her! Who are you? I am Guy.
Of this woman, I have spoken to her friends, her family, and there is no truth in the accusations that you have laid against her.
You dare call the word of my family lies!
I do
Just doing it. You can go now.
Oh, but I'd rather stay with you.
Well, it's clearly not safe. Justice is my will. Here, take this.
It's getting dark now, darling.
Where will you go next, guy?
I hope to return to a town called Warwick in England.
You've got a woman waiting for you.
Ah, there is a lady there, yes.
Well, just in case this lady is got tired of waiting for you, is marrying before 12 children. Always remember that there is a lady here.
I will, Mistress Dorinda.
Just for that nasty Duke.
Oh, don't you worry about him. You look after yourself. And thank you. Come here. I'll bless you. You can run, but you cannot hide.
Why they calm down, darling?
As Felice read of his adventures, my daughter realized her feelings for him had grown.
Lady, a letter has arrived. Is it from Guy? I believe so. It is.
My dear Lady Felice, I recently travelled to the town of Levi in Belgium, as I had heard that the Duke there was a cruel tyrant who was bringing great pain and suffering to the people. I had heard of a cruel injustice against a young woman. On my arrival there, I rescued this maiden from the burning stake. She was very grateful and even asked me to marry her.
What?
Having left the grateful maiden,
Strumpets, more like.
I found that word of my fight for justice had spread. I escorted pilgrims to the Holy Land. I rescued a lion, and I saved the Emperor of Constantinople, and for that I was showered with gold. But it seems my greatest test is yet to come, as I go forth to face a towering foe. I must face the champion of the Danish King Olaf, who has brought his army to these shores. I now make my way to Winchester and the court of King Athelstan. I pray that I will be victorious.
May God go with you, Guy.
answered the prayers of King Athelstan. He had helped defeat the invaders from the north and saved Winchester. But it had taken all of Guy's strength and cunning to defeat the Danish giant Colbrand.
Milady! Why did you reach the castle? Guy did go to Winchester and it said he defeated the Danish champion. But how do you know this is true? Sir Alfred has arrived at the castle and one of his men sent word from Winchester.
My lady, please, I bring word. My most trusted servant bore witness to the fight between Guy and the giant Colbrand. He says the Guy was victorious. But alas, it's thought he was injured.
Badly injured?
I know not, my lady. They say once Guy was presented to a grateful King Athelstan, he just disappeared.
Disappeared? But did nobody see where he went?
No, King Athelstan sent men to look for him, but Guy was gone.
You said he was injured!
So my servant tells me. But remember, my lady, to trust in God, that he will recover from his injuries.
How do you know that?
I have competed and I have fought against a man that I knew, a Guy of Mercia. Then I saw the fire in his eyes. I felt the strength of his arms and the passion in his heart. I've heard the stories of his adventures and his fights for justice. And I know in my heart that your Guy of Warwick will return to you.
Thank you, Sir Alfred, for your kind words.
Guy disguised himself as a pilgrim and set off on more adventures, often using his disguise to fool his opponents, who would always underestimate the adversary that stood before them. Then, one day word reached Guy that a cruel enemy from the past was bringing untold misery to his subjects. Guy decided to return to Belgium and the town of Louvain.
Peasants, attention, peasants. On this day, our noble ruler has accepted a challenge from one Guy of Warwick. Peasants, all hail the Duke of Louvain! Louvain, 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 ho!
Make them do it again!
Peasants?
Make these maggots redone. Plague-breath peasants, clap and cheer me! Or I will burn your house down with you in it!
Yes, my lord. Peasants, please, on salute the Duke, with loud claps and cheers. All hail the Duke of Louvain!
How pathetic! I warned you. Guards! Burn his house down with him.
No, I beg you, my lord.
Do you?
Do I what, my lord?
Beg? I don't see much begging.
Oh, yes, I beg, I am down on my knees, I'm begging. Please do not burn down my house with me in it.
All right, I'll be lenient. I won't burn your house down.
Thank you, my lord.
I'll just burn you. Guards!
No, please, I changed. I get better. I practice. No, Maurice, Helen, we know each other. No.
Still caring for your subjects, Duke? I see my challenger has arrived. Welcome back to Louvain, Guy of Warwick. The last time we met, you were about to burn an innocent woman at the stake. Since then, I know that you've stolen farms, you've burned land, and you've murdered innocent people, all for your own selfish gain. What is your challenge? Single combat! And for the victor? Gold. And for the loser, they must relinquish everything they own and be banished as a beggar. Banishment? Really? accept your challenge. But first, there is one thing you must do for me.
Oh, what is that?
Fight them. Kill him!
No.
Where are you going? Come back here and fight! But I didn't burn your arms out! I will give you my chance. Oh, I killed you. I killed you. What are you? What are you, wicked, wicked foul beast? Run together! Run! Oh, please! 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 I'm sorry, please. I wasn't here to protect you.
But you did protect me. You're home now, and it's time you rested. Come.
Right. We rejoice that you have returned.
The news of your chivalry and courage are known throughout this land, and now you have returned to save us from the terror that is the dumb cow. For that you shall be knighted. Arise, Sir Guy of Warwick.
I have used all my courage and all of my strength to be worthy of the title of knight. And with that title now, I hope to be worthy of you. Lady Felice, will you marry me? Yes.
I will.
Yes.
But no more quests, no more writing for bronze, and no more battles, please.
I promise to never leave you again.
Lord, the castle is under attack.
Not again. Prepare the defenses! Guy, we need you.
What was that?
My horse! Bring me my horse!
No, Guy!
Please, I must go. As a knight of this land, it is my duty now to defend the people of Warwick. And now as a knight and guardian of your heart, it is my duty to defend you.
He is a knight of Warwick. Warwick needs him.
My help, please. Please. I love you, please.
Guy, you will lead my soldiers against this ferocious invader. Go, now, and may God be with you.
People of Warwick, once again, our land is under attack by a beast that threatens with fire and fury. We must repel this beast back into the sea from whence it came. We must defend this castle and this land. The people of Warwick, I can't do it alone. Are you with me? Then raise your voices for Warwick, oh Warwick, oh Warwick! I say oh Warwick! Ready to victory!
In the interval, what do you reckon? It is really good, isn't it? I can't wait to see the fireworks and projection mapping, so that's going to be like, you know. One thing I'm going to say now, actually, I can't praise Warwick Castle enough for their disability thing today. It's just been amazing, hasn't it? It's been really well. Obviously, because we're sitting in disabled seats, the person from the accessibility team come after was all right if we need anything, didn't they? And if we needed to change in places, toilet for bed, just let them know. And they was going to walk us down to the thing, weren't they? Which was really nice and to do that. So yes, but the thing is, it's going to be for late night. Oh well, doesn't matter, does it?
What time we get home?
We probably get home till about 11 o'clock probably.
And then
But
what
yeah.
we do then when we get home?
And then for time for bed. But yeah, even so, Ben's been perfect,
then
doesn't he?
time
He's
for bed,
obviously
with
he doesn't like the
midnight,
seats, so
it's
does
7 in the
he?
morning.
I don't like the seats. He's been happy sitting on the floor, bless him. So yeah, you can see you've got some of the if I zoom in, you can see you've got some of the picture mapping on the castle there already with the flames and stuff.
Already on.
Part 2 is about to get you ready for part 2 then, darling. Yeah, I'm ready for this. Are you ready?
Watch everything lights up in here, Sam.
Yeah, you watch. I've said the projection mapping, the flames looks a lot better now, don't they? Now it's in the dark. I can't wait for to see Ben's reaction this part, can you?
Are you ready for fireworks?
So tell you what, you can't see, you can actually hear the planes now, can't you?
Sea. At first, they were just a speck on the horizon, no threat. Then their ships grew bigger and bigger. Their war drums grew louder and louder. It was like the beating of a dragon's cruel heart. All those who watched were filled with a dreadful foreboding. Then their dragon ships crashed onto the shore and the ferocious Norsemen swept forward. Like a bloodthirsty, fire-breathing dragon, they advanced upon the castle. Those brave enough to stand and fight this cruel beast were slain. As it reached the castle, Guy strode forth to face this monster.
It swarmed fast across our land, bringing death and destruction. I saw the fire in its eyes. I smelled the stench of blood on its prey. All those years of fighting and killing had prepared me for this moment. But I had come home for release, not to fight. Have I the strength left for one more battle? The battle of my life and the life of this land. Victory for Warwick! Victory! course you came.
Sir Guy of Warwick, the Dragon Slayer! Guy was victorious. He had led the soldiers of Warwick to triumph against the terrifying beast from across the sea. He had almost single-handedly defeated the Vikings who, in their dragon ships, had brought so much terror and death to this land. The church bells that had sounded a warning of this ferocious invasion now rang out with joy.
Over the years, Guy had sent me letters in which he wrote of his quests and the battles he had faced against so many dangerous foes. Then, I could only imagine the pain and sacrifice he had made to fight injustice. Now, I saw for myself his bravery and his relentless drive to protect the weak as he led our people to victory. I pray that this will be the last time you'll raise your sword in battle.
The whole of Warwick celebrated his victory, and it wasn't long before news of Guy's conquest of the invaders had spread across the kingdom. There was more joy and celebration as Guy and my beloved daughter Felice were reunited and married. Celebration, I saw there was sadness in his eyes. The battle had made him weary.
As a young man, I craved adventure. To right wrongs, help the weak, and live a noble life. I dreamed of victory in battle. My dreams came true. Those victories brought me great renown. I have slain beasts. I have fought wickedness. Defeated a monstrous giant. Victories in battle now plague my every waking moment. They bring me insufferable terrors of the night. My body and my mind are sick. No longer do I crave adventure and victory. I crave peace and solitude. I pray my love for Felice will lift this darkness.
After the ceremony, I wished for Guy and Felice to share in the people's joy. The whole of Warwick rejoiced with us. Thousands of voices called his name. Called for the man who had saved them.
As I stood before the crowds, they chanted his name. Any moment, their hero will be by my side, holding me close forever. The guy never came. He was gone. I was alone. I sent soldiers to search for him, but Guy had disappeared. I felt he was alive, but why had he left me? I wrote letters to Guy. Writing them eased my sadness. But seeing them piled high, gathering dust, crippled me with grief. One day, a messenger arrived and handed me a ring. And one I gave to Guy on our wedding day. The ring was from a hermit. A hermit lying on his deathbed in a nearby cave. I went to that cave. And there he was.
My darling Felice, the first day I saw you, I loved you. I left you for glory, to prove myself worthy. But that life of chivalry became a life of horrors. On my return to you, I was haunted by nightmares. Then the disease in my mind was engulfed by the disease in my body. I left again to save you from the tormented anger of a madman and the sickness of a leper. Though my mind and body is dying, my heart is strong. For your love made a humble man a knight. Your love made me Guy of Warwick.
I was the last thing Guy saw in this world. I lay with him till morning, surrounded by the many letters he had written to me. As I left, I saw his words scratched into the rock. On the day of his funeral, the whole of Warwick came to pay their respects. There was much sorrow, for Guy was their hero who had saved them in their time of need. He was my hero, my love. A man who had travelled far in search of adventure, who had fought for justice in many lands, so he could make himself worthy enough to be my husband. Our time together was brief, and the pain of losing him was too much for me to bear. climbed up the steep, cold steps and stood with the wind in my face. At last, I was to be with him for eternity. To my darling guys, I have cast off all other joys for the sake of your love.
You shall be sure.
Depend upon you alone.
You are locked
In
within
you
my
I have
arms,
placed all my hope
and
and
the
trust.
key is lost.
You are mine,
Mine,
and I
and I
am yours.
Felice and Guy were reunited forever. In his lifetime, Guy had become famous across the world for his bravery and chivalry. All had heard about the adventures of a proud boy from humble stock who strove to become a chivalrous knight. He protected the weak, fought for justice, at times against insurmountable odds. During his life, he was a beacon of strength, of righteousness and courage. His adventures, his story will be told and passed down through the generations. My friends, I once told you that there are many heroes and legends in this land. But when Guy fought and defeated the terrors of invasion, he saved a nation. So now you truly know the greatest legend of them all. Sir Guy of Warwick, the Dragon Slayer!
say Dragon Slayer was absolutely amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, certainly gave you a new light on all the roses.
It didn't it? Because obviously, like I said before, it's done for the same people, and notice some of the same actors who we saw in War of the Roses a couple of weeks ago were in this one, weren't they? That's probably why they wasn't doing Raw of the Roses earlier on this afternoon, because we can't expect him to do 2 shows. But yeah, Ben was absolutely amazing, wasn't he? He absolutely loved it. The first half he was a bit iffy, wasn't he? But then as soon as the second half come on with the projection mapping and the fireworks, Ben was like, oh, hello, wasn't he? Yes, that's what. Yeah, it's really wearable because of the noise. It was quite loud and noisy and stuff. Yeah, but like I said, the projection mapping and the fireworks were. I said, just take over this wall. I think the last. No McDonald's at this time. Right, so at 20 past. What's the time? 10:30. I think it's the latest we've been out since Butlins, I think, isn't it? It is for Warwick, yeah, I think it is. So just hope there's no issues on the motorway going home. Stephen wants to say a big thank you for all of his birthday messages. He said, yeah, he's busy driving and stuff now, so obviously he can't hold the phone and drive at the same time. Getting into the darkness of the M40 now. So, yeah, anyway, as I was saying, so I think Sunday's the last show, though, isn't it? I think it finishes this weekend, I think. I'm not too quite sure, but anyway, yeah, so if you can, they've got the Summer Sundown thing, haven't they, as well, so if you can go and see it, I really do recommend going and see it. We definitely made our mind up, we're going to go see it again next year for definite. So anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching that as well. Do apologise if there's any flashing lights and stuff, because I know some of our viewers got photosynthetic epilepsy. We're quite lucky with Ben. He's with his seizures, he's occasionally flashing lights and stuff. So yeah, the kids are absolutely shattered now. We all are actually. Anyway, like I said, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and then we'll see you tomorrow at 5 PM. Bye everyone.